First of all, with this understanding, to ensure peace and welfare prevail in our region, to solve problems through dialogue and diplomacy, to end conflicts, we have been exerting efforts sincerely. Historical, cultural, and humanitarian relations in between both of our countries is manifested through this visit. Around 40,000 Turkish citizens live in Saudi Arabia and also contribute to the Saudi economy with the businesses they have established. Upon the invitation of Hadim al-Haramain, we are making this visit, and all political, military related, cultural, economic relations in between both of our countries will be the areas about which we will exert efforts. Trade, investments, and also large-scale projects undertaken by our contractors are of great importance for our relations. Our contractors over the past 20 years in Saudi Arabia have so far undertaken around $24 billion worth of investments. To mention another item that attracts the investors is about the availabilities. And I'm very happy that the Hajj will start this year. We have a quota of 37,000 for Hajj, but for Umrah, this figure is not of issue. Our relevant authorities, in close cooperation with the Saudi Arabia authorities, have been conducting the relevant work. Distinguished friends, on the occasion of my visit, we will be reviewing all dimensions of Turkey and Saudi Arabia relations for health, energy, food safety, agriculture, technologies, defense industry, and finance are the areas where we can further improve our cooperation, and this is to the benefit of both parties, I see and believe. In particular, about renewable energy and clean energy resources, there is a great potential, I believe. We will be addressing all these in great detail, hopefully. Regional and international matters will be also on our agenda. To the stability of our brothers and sisters in the Gulf region, we attach importance as much as we attach importance to the security and safety of our own. In an era when the threats become more complicated, dialogue and cooperation will be necessary for the stability and security of our region. And in this regard, the drone and missile attacks that targeted Saudi Arabia are condemned. I would like to say one more time, we're against all sorts of terror activities, and we attach great importance, as we always reiterate, to the fight against all sorts of terror attacks. Our visit, on the basis of mutual respect and cooperation, will be a ground for further improvement of our relations, both for Hadim al-Haramain and also with the Crown Prince. The talks we will hold will address all these matters in great dimension. On common grounds, I believe we will be carrying our relations way further ahead than we had it in the past. This visit that takes place in the holy month of Ramadan, when compassion and mercy of God is on us, will be opening a new gate for both of our countries. For our country, for the Gulf region and for the Islamic Ummah. I hope this visit will be auspicious. Thank you very much. Stay in health. Now the floor is yours. From NTV Deniz Tüysüz is my name. Mr. President, you had a phone conversation with Mr. Putin, and in your agenda, you had a Russian-Ukrainian war. How will this process unfold after this point? The Secretary General of the UN, Mr. Guterres, also made a visit to Turkey, and also he visited Moscow and Kiev. Do you think a peace is near in the region? Distinguished friends, we hope that peace is near to achieve. And as known, Mr. Guterres paid a visit to our country and then flew to Moscow after our talks here. And the meeting he had with Mr. Putin and as well with Mr. Lavrov turned out to be positive, as he called me after his talks and said that the talks went on in a positive direction, as he informed me. And with Mr. Putin in the call we had, he also expressed the same opinions. The fact that the UN has stepped in is positive as an opinion, he expressed himself. But beyond all, the reason for Mr. Putin's call, as known, was relevant with the detention of a Russian citizen in US and the captivity of a citizen, and also another American citizen in Russia. And for both, we have also stepped in so that these people could be exchanged in between those countries, and with the stepping of our authorities. This took place, and Mr. Putin expressed his thanks to us. We trust in you, and this last step has been a very positive step, and I have called you to convey my thanks, he said to me. And after this point, we should be in close contact and finalize this process positively. This was what he said. Mahmut Keshan from A News TV. Mr. President, the court issued the verdict about Gezi Park events. Osman Kavala was sentenced for aggravated life prison, and from CHP made a statement and said that we will hold everyone who may issue this verdict to account, and it is now expressed that this court will be taken to Europe. Court. How would you like to comment on that, Mr. President? Distinguished friends, the expressions by this person is maybe not going to be subject to legal punishment, as he is a deputy. But the person who chairs the party paid a price, if you will, for it because of Manas events. And now our lawyers will be engaged in that. Not only him, but all those who speak ill will be sued. And there are those who have immunity and those who have not. But for those who do not have immunity, criminal court cases could be issued, and our lawyers are working on that. However, when it comes to this figure whose name is Özgür, which means freedom, interestingly, about this person, our lawyers will be initiating the court cases. And then Can the president of the Republic of Turkey be slandered or not, insulted or not? So probably he has not drawn any lesson. Our attorneys will be starting the court cases, issue compensation cases against them for personal damage of reputation. However, they do not know the law because the verdict has been issued, and this is nothing to do with the European Court of Human Rights. The European Court of Human Rights will maybe take it to hand and see, but now the verdict has been issued, the ruling has been issued, and it's done. This is aggravated life imprisonment, and the local or international, everyone has to respect this decision of the Turkish jurisdiction. The other countries, they have their law. However, do we not have our own? Our law, our legal system is functioning, and the local sorrows because of the coordination of Gezi events attacked the authorities of the state and ignored its existence, and all those who attacked the institutions of the state will pay the price. From another agency, Sefas Mutlu is my name. Mr. President, your diplomacy traffic is ongoing. You had a conversation with Mr. Putin, but what about a possible one with Mr. Biden? What would you like to say, Mr. President? Well, we said what was necessary to him before. And Mr. Putin sometimes gives me a call, and sometimes I give him a call. And if Biden calls, of course, we will hold that call, that conversation. And my foreign minister is also conversing with their secretary. And it matters who will talk to whom, when. Just like when necessary, I give a call to Mr. Putin, and when necessary, Mr. Putin calls me back. Then Mr. Biden, I guess, has to follow the process as such. All right. Thank you very much. Our prayers go out for you all.